So, Walter, for our first story, let's start off with some news about the latest Korean inductee into the Asian Hall of Fame.
Yes, the Asian Hall of Fame. My dream to be in the Asian Hall of Fame. So.
Why would they pick you, though, Walter? Just out of curiosity.
Well, don't I just shine being a nice guy all around? I mean, don't they need an Australian Korean in there somewhere? I'm sure they haven't.
You never know. You never know.
Never know.
Dream
Maybe one
big.
day.
Yes.
Maybe one day. Let's see how we go. But why we are talking about this is Lee Soo Man, the executive producer of A2O Entertainment and also former SM Entertainment CEO, has been the rightful inductee into the 2025 Asian Hall of Fame. Now, that took place on Saturday in Los Angeles local time. Now, the induction was covered through an in-depth Associated Press feature titled King of K-pop Lee Soo Man on his career, a global industry, and what's next. Now, the AP described Lee as a visionary who has never wavered for 30 years, highlighting how his philosophy of culture and technology helped transform K-pop into a global industrial ecosystem. Now, in his acceptance speech, he stated that creativity is a borderless language and music is the power that connects the world, and I couldn't agree more.
Right, well deserved. And as you said, Walter, he's often referred to as the king of K-pop, the pioneer of K-pop, and someone with a really good vision for what's happening in the K-pop world.
Yes.
And he is also kind of the father of HOT, SES, BoA, and Girls' Generation. And speaking of Girls' Generation, he's actually also the real uncle of Sunny, who was also at the event.
Yes,
right?
yes. She was also alongside him as well. Yes, he is an amazing attribute to Korean music in general, and he deserves it more than anyone else.
Right, so congratulations again. And we have another thing to celebrate, a 10-year anniversary.
Yes, indeed. Now, we may not even be here without Lee Soo Man, but all these other K-pop groups have been around for 10 years. We've talked about them. We've talked about Twice. We've talked about 17. And now it's Monster X's turn to celebrate their 10 years in the K-pop industry. Now, the group will hold a 10th anniversary full-member concert in theaters called Monster X Connect X in Cinema. Now, that starts on December 3rd. Now, Monster X Connect X in Cinema captures the live performance of the group's first full-member concert in 3 years, the 2025 Monster X Connect X. Now, along with the behind-the-scenes footage and exclusive interviews in which members look back on their intense 10-year journey. Now, the film also features their next chapter, making it a meaningful celebration of unbreakable bonds between Monster X and their fans. So we can't wait to see what's coming next for Monster X.
Congratulations to Monster X and their 10 years. And Walter, we're gonna stick to the boy group theme?
Yes, indeed we are. So K-group A-hop, or in English you'd say A-hop, but we say A-hop in Korean, which actually means 9. So they have dropped their second mini album, The Passage, which explores the themes of youth and personal growth. Now, drawing inspiration from Pinocchio's dream of becoming human, the 9-member group portrays the struggles and resilience of today's youth, their pain, confusion, anxiety, frustration, through a band sound that beautifully complements the autumn mood, or now the winter. The album includes 5 tracks, including the main song, as I mentioned before about Pinocchio. There's a song called Pinocchio Hates Lies, and the intro track, the beginning of the Shining Numbers. Now, I hope we'll be promoting this release as an 8-member group, as they are a 9-member group, as June is temporarily on hiatus due to health concerns.
We hope to see him back soon. And I have to say, I really like the title Pinocchio Hates Lies.
Yes, I do indeed.
So creative.
Yes.
And thank you very much, Walter, for those updates, and stick around.
Will do.